Grandma and John said they liked the fedora, so we're gonna wear the fedora for the rest of the day. Today is Thursday. Ethan just got sworn in. He is an official lawyer now. I am leaving my humble abode that they so graciously let me stay at. It was nice to sleep in a bed for a while. The plan is now to start heading east. Possible job in Flagstaff. The guy's supposed to call me today and I'm kind of going that direction. If I get the call today and everything sounds good, I might stay in Arizona. I gotta talk to Rachel about it, and then if not, I'll just keep heading east and make it to Florida. Kind of reset, rest my shoulder. My shoulder's been bothering me. Bob the Rungum was right. I should have taken it easy at the gym and not like done anything because it just keeps prolonging it, and I should be doing rehab exercises instead of like trying to do incline bench. It's not good. Packing up, getting ready to leave LA. For some reason, my van just keeps getting more and more cluttered. Bed is clear, some stuff in a box, and then some stuff in a bag. It's not too bad, but more than I'd like it to be. Goodbye, LA. I actually am leaving, it's like noon or 1 o'clock right now. Bitcoin surged today.
Approaching left turn, Melrose Avenue.
I think it peaked at like 19 grand. I originally got in at like 9, and then I played around with learning how to trade, and then ended up like trying some day trades and actually losing a couple, I don't know, like $30 or $40, and then bought in again at 10 and then again at 13. So I now have a total of 0.6 Bitcoins. If you can do the math there. It's $8,750 invested over a couple days, averaging a 0.6 Bitcoins. I'm leaving at 1 because I don't want to hit a ton of traffic getting out of LA. The fires are crazy. And I just wanted to say thank you to Kelsey and his roommates for letting me stay in Santa Barbara. Thanks to Ethan and Michelle for letting me stay in LA. It's nice to actually not be traveling. I was telling Rachel this yesterday, that it's, I'm actually like tired of traveling. Like my shoulder hurting, it's making me homesick. All these things that are coming up with Christmas, and Rachel's gonna be in Dubai by herself. All these things are creating a lot of different emotions in me. And yeah, I still don't know what's gonna be happening over the next couple days. I'm supposed to be getting a call from the Arizona contracting people today. I'm on my way to Phoenix, 380 miles away. And we will see. So LA, these big garbage trucks, they take up so much of the street. Goodbye. This is one of the vans that I want to get, these 4-wheel drive Toyotas. Oh, this is a Light Ace XL. This thing is super sick. So I pulled over in Bernardino. I was smelling some burning. I don't know if it was from the fires in California, from my car or what, but inspecting my timing belt cover, I don't know how this would happen. It's cracked right there. It was not cracked when I did the timing belt, and it kind of like, I can see my timing belt there. I don't know if it's rubbing. I don't know what force would be put on the top here to crack the timing belt cover, but that is extremely strange that how that got cracked. And I'm only in California. Yikes.
It seems to be working. He said, I feel like I'm so disappointed. I did everything what he said, and my life still isn't working out. He said, I just feel like I just could take my life.
Made it to Quartzsite, Arizona, which is like a snowbird RV van life town. I'm just gonna fill up gas. Gas actually is about 60 cents cheaper, about 70 cents cheaper than the average I had seen in LA at $2.40. There's been insane winds on the highway, pushing the fires, and I'm curious what my gas mileage is, if I was getting a crosswind or a tailwind, well, my gas mileage is. Not bad, 19.20 miles per gallon. Pretty solid, I'll take that. Phoenix, here we come, Phoenix, here we come. But we're not stopping at Phoenix, we're gonna blow by. It's like 9 o'clock and we're feeling classic. We got 20.128 miles per gallon on that one. It is closing in on 11 o'clock LA time, which means it's midnight here. Oh, it is chilly. Where am I at? I'm at Wilcox, Arizona. It is cold. I'm at 4,200 feet. It is 34 degrees outside. All right, it is like 12 hours driving today, pretty much, only stopping for gas. I'm in New Mexico, and this is gonna be my coldest night in the van. 22 degrees outside. This is gonna be my coldest night in the van. And the place that I'm sleeping at actually has some significance. I'll talk about that tomorrow in the morning. So I'll see you guys then. I survived 22 degrees. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I bundled up, layered up, and my heating pad was on all night. And that really helped. Whew, it's like 8 o'clock. And I just found out yesterday, actually, while I was driving, that one of the jobs in Tuba City is, well, all the jobs are pretty much due, like applications are due today by 5 o'clock. So I'm in the car doing my application. Rachel helped me on the phone with it yesterday, pre-filled out a lot of this stuff. Now I'm going through adding some of the things she didn't have access to, like my employment history and whatnot. But it just shows like how procrastinative I was on this. It's crazy. Just got done with job applications. 3 open positions that I'm interested in Tuba City. I had to send in 3 separate applications for those. The box where they ask about pay is kind of weird. I left those blank. It's really not any of their business what I was getting paid. And I don't know if they are trying to use that as a negotiating tactic or what, but they got to give me some pretty good money to go live out in the middle of nowhere and work 7 days a night. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm gonna start the van up and start driving. Get out of New Mexico and Texas today, hopefully. And I'm in Deming, New Mexico, the place that I actually slept at last night. It's a Petro gas station truck stop. And me and Cody rode our bikes here last year, and when we were getting we were trying to get Wi-Fi at the Starbucks here, there was a trucker that was playing Pokemon Go on his phone. He asked us if we wanted to throw the bikes in the back of the truck, and he actually drove us to Phoenix, so that was like a weird hitchhike experience. That dude was weird. He was friggin' flying down the highway at 70 miles an hour in the rain playing Pokemon Go. We took him up on the hitchhike offer just because it was gonna like pour down rain and we didn't have any other place to sleep. But that was like and plus I've never ridden in a truck. That video will be out one day. I wanna say that's Mexico. I think that's Juarez over there. Mexico there. The United States here. Yeah, gateway to Juarez. That is Juarez. Mexico. I'm in El Paso, the Pass, home of Hustler Hacks. Did I go buy all the Ross shoes? I'm just kidding. So I'm outside of El Paso. They got snow, look at that. Snow in Texas. It's so pretty. Texas is so white. Texas is so snowy. I can't believe it. This is so awesome. I had to stop to touch the Texas snow. I've never touched Texas snow before, and it feels just like other snow. Haven't even made it to San Antonio. I am tired. I'm like closing my eyes when I'm driving, so I'm gonna pull over and take a nap. It's like 7 o'clock local time. Where am I at? I'm at like a rest stop. I'm gonna lay down, maybe sleep for 6 or 7 hours, get up at 2 or 3 in the morning and start driving. On the road again. I didn't sleep very well. I maybe took about an hour nap at the rest stop, and it's like 9 o'clock when I started driving again. Banging out miles. What we're at, we're approaching the great city of San Antonio right now. I got 1,300 miles, well 1,299 until Port Charlotte. That's what it looks like. And I've seen so much deer on the side of the road, either alive eating food or dead and smushed by somebody. It's about 2:30 local time. I'm a little bit outside of Houston. I'm gonna crash here at a rest area on I-10. not the quietest at rest areas because there's constant traffic about 30 or 40 yards that way onto the highway, but I will use some earplugs, try to get some sleep for a few hours. There's my bed, nice and dark back there. And then y'all know what rest stops look like. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Wake up, check the Bitcoin, and then start driving. I should get to Florida today, I hope. I got about 1,100 miles left, something like that. God bless Texas. That's the cheapest gas I've seen on the trip, I think. It's $1 cheaper than California, $1.93. Filling up a little bit outside of Houston. Oh wow, now that is a pretty sweet setup. What do we got? A Nissan Titan with a humongous car topper on the side and some wooden roof rack. Oh, feeling grody. We got about 15 hours left of Florida. Then I'll be able to shower and relax. It's a really cool roof rack setup. It's wood and metal and U-bolts. I've seen these caravans of cars pulling cars, or like crossovers pulling crossovers, mid-size SUVs pulling cars, and both of the cars look like they have damage to them. I think it's some sort of business model where people are going to car auctions, buying two cars, one that runs and one that can't run, and they tow it home and they sell them or they part them out. Because I've seen multiple caravans of the in-tow people. None of the cars have plates on them, so I don't know how legal this is, but it's someone's business model. Somebody's making money somewhere along the road. But it will be nice to be back to Florida. I'm gonna try to do some rehab on my shoulder with my brother. He's worked in physical therapy before, and just get some more stuff listed and sold. I think I got some job things. I got a lot of job things that have happened during the drive, so I'll catch up everybody with that. When I get to Florida, I'll sit down and try to make a video about that. It's exciting. I told some people about it already. It's possibly very exciting. Big change in my life. 2018, just like 2017 was a big change, 2018 will, I think, be a big change as well. Usually change is a little bit, sometimes there's a little bit of pushback with change. I do it myself just because of, it's the unknown, you know, you get a little bit of angst, anxiety, or whatever, stress. But change, a lot of the times, is for the better. So it'll be interesting, to say the least. And I'm in Louisiana, and I got a nice crack on my windshield from a rock. I do have comprehensive on my car though, so we'll take care of that when we get to Florida. So if you've ever been to Louisiana on I-10, there's this bridge. It's a huge bridge that I'm actually like going over a swamp or a bayou or whatever. And just for miles and miles, I'm above the water, just driving on this bridge. Hopefully this car does not break down. That would be terrifying. 835 miles to go. Swamp, 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 swamp.
So we find this all the time. Many of America's and basically shutting down all immigration to America for the next 5 years. Do you feel so America does?
There is some Louisiana remnants of Louisiana snow. This is crazy. This is even crazier than Texas snow. White Christmas everywhere. About to get to some Chipotle just outside New Orleans. How crazy is this? They got a little snowman, and there's some remnants of the snow on the ground here. It's Louisiana snow. I left LA traffic to get into LA traffic, as in Louisiana, Tanger outlets. This place is insane. It's been traffic in front of me, traffic behind me, short green lights, and the most difficult Chipotle I've ever had. I was only about 4 miles away from the Chipotle, but I had to do it. Louisiana people probably know this Gonzales Goodwill right off of I-10. It's got mixed reviews on Google. Found a pink striped FootJoy and a Peter Miller, size medium, size large. We're gonna grab these at $3.99 a pop. Not an amazing Goodwill at all, but investing in some quality polos. They're timeless. They should be worth about 25 to 30 a piece, so we're good. It's actually a little thrift strip. I'm gonna go to the Goodwill, just went to the Goodwill. There's a St. Vinny's and a Salvo's, so we're gonna go to all three and then we're gonna hop back on the highway. All right, St. Vincent de Paul's. Nothing in here except for the smell of cigarettes. Hopefully the vintage t-shirts will save the day, but it's not looking good. This is the kind of vintage I'm finding, are you kidding me? There's no hope here. I did, however, get some Rush Limbaugh audiobooks, like time travel, history, adventures or something. It was $6.57 for the 3. It's gonna give me some listening material while I drive, and they're worth about 10 bucks a piece on Amazon, so I'll get rid of them when I get back to Florida and make my money back.
Forward. We are fortunate to live in the greatest country on earth.
Unfortunately, Salvo's is not open over there. So we're just gonna do some Rush and drive to Florida. This has like 5-star reviews with like 6,000 reviews. So it's like,
did you hear something?
A crazy ranked book. It'll sell immediately. Audiobook, whatever. Mobile, Alabama, where they invented mobile phones. Oh, I love the downtown here. It's right by I-10, absolutely beautiful. Florida, bam! I have now made it. 3rd day to the greatest state in the union. I don't know, I like it. And it is 9:44 on day 3 or night 3 of me driving. Still got 559 miles to go. Florida is a big monster state. It's like a par 4 disc golf hole that dog legs to the right. At a rest area a little bit outside of Pensacola. I don't even put up the front shade, I'm too lazy. It's about 11 o'clock, I'm going to bed. It's about 5:20 in the morning. I want to get an early start. It's cold, it's in the 30s. But this heating blanket, this heating pad is phenomenal. About 120 miles to Tallahassee, the 850 Tally. What better food for breakfast other than a Publix Italian Boar's Head sub for an A1C 5.9. This is awesome. It's around 1 o'clock. 108 miles left. Last leg of the journey, which is great because I need a shower. You see this hair? That's 4-day-old hair. And I think the fill up in Tallahassee was the last fill up I'm gonna need. I still have, according to that, 160 miles left. And according to the GPS, 108 miles left. So I think we're good. Can't wait to get home and shower. Awesome. Finally, an exit with a purpose. Ooh, home sweet home. Over 7,000 miles. You did really well. I know there's a ton of people that thought the car was gonna break down, it wasn't gonna make it. But no hard feelings. If you're one of them, let me know, put a comment. No hard feelings, I'm just curious. It was good to go, problem free. No engine codes the whole way. Oh, my mom and my aunt squealed pretty hard when I came home. They were screaming pretty good. I wish I would've got that on film, but I didn't. I'm going to unpack the car, list some stuff on eBay, do some inventory reconciliation, organization. So thanks everybody who watched the small van section of my life. I think I only slept in the van maybe for 3 or 4 weeks. The rest was just traveling. It was very work oriented, the whole trip. That was work intent. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who reached out to me and I met up with during the trip. If we got dinner, hung out, if I stayed at your place, thanks everybody. I'm gonna be hanging here for a while, and 2018 will be interesting, that's for sure. Give the video a thumbs up. If you have any encouraging comments, I'd love to hear them, and thanks for watching. Bye.